Hey folks, Tom Rigsby here from TomRigsby.com. Today we're continuing our conversation about how to refill your value bucket. If you don't know what a value bucket is, go listen to Monday's episode. Today we're talking about networking. I know it doesn't sound like a great way to refill your value bucket, but maybe we've got some ideas that'll help with that. Stay tuned. 7 Minutes in the Morning is next. Hey folks, good morning and welcome. This is 7 Minutes in the Morning. It's your daily dose from me, your business coach. My name is Tom Rigsby. Well, this week we've been talking about our value bucket. You know, I encourage you all the time to give value. And it is possible that when we're giving value at such a high rate that our own internal store of value can become depleted. So that's what I call your value bucket. So we have to find ways to refill and keep filled our own value bucket so that we have value to give away to our customers. Tuesday we talked about reading. Yesterday it was podcast and blogs. Today I'm going to talk about refilling your value bucket from an unlikely source, networking. Now most of us hear the term networking and think, oh, networking. I've got to go be a business card ninja and see how many I can pass out and not get paper cuts from all the ones that I take in, and then I've got all these. No, not that kind of networking. Now, yes, you might go to the same event, but as I have encouraged you before, networking is not a contest to see how many business cards you can collect. It's about the quality of connections that you make. Sure, maybe you give out a card that you think might not earn a lot of value in return, but personally, when I go to networking events, I'm kind of stingy with my cards. I like to talk to people and create a connection. The card's not, I don't lead with the card, jam it in their face before I even introduce myself. I want them to feel like there's value to come from this connection and they want to follow up. And I also hold on to the card for another reason. I always keep a pen, always take a writing instrument with you when you go networking. So you can just jot a note on the back after talking with them for a few minutes of the value that you want to give them for free out of this networking. Now, I'm talking about giving value, and today this week we're talking about refilling our value bucket. How can I refill my value bucket by networking if I'm giving value away? I don't understand that, Tom. Well, here's the deal, right? You get what you give. You get what you give. So when you go to a networking event and you're giving away value, you're also going to get value back. Those people are going to engage with you. If you take the time to introduce yourself, to demonstrate genuine interest in their business, in their challenges and their successes, then they're going to give that back to you. I always leave a networking event feeling at least a little bit recharged because I've spent time with like-minded entrepreneurs and they have given me that charge back. You know, I ask you all the time, send me your comments, send me your questions, shoot me an email. And I do that because it's invigorating to me. It's recharging my batteries to hear from you. And when you do that in networking, you'll get the same kind of payback. So, but here's the key, right? You can't go looking to take. I can't say this enough. You get what you give. So give some value, right? When you're talking to them, hey, how you doing? My name's Tom. What's your name? And you don't even have to lead with, what do you do, right? But that's kind of how we're trained. That's probably what you'll get back, even if you ask for it or not, right? Hey, that's an interesting lapel pin you have. It's an interesting coffee cup. Where'd you get that? Just show some interest in them. People love talking about themselves, and it demonstrates that you're interested in more than just flipping them a card and running off to the next person, right? So as the conversation develops, then you can ask them about their business. But try your best to not just, hey, my name's Tom, what do you do, right? That doesn't really demonstrate any interest in them at all. Now, the other thing I want you to pay attention to is the person you're talking to, right? How many times have you been to a networking event and you're talking to somebody and they're doing this? Yeah. Look, constantly scanning the room. And what do you get back from that? They're not really paying attention to what I'm saying, and they're looking for somebody more important than me. Well, when you do that, that's the way they perceive you also. So pay attention. Make eye contact with the person that you're talking to. Ask probing questions, clarifying questions. Really, that sounds like a great business. How long have you been in business? You know, just ask questions that demonstrate to them that you are genuinely interested in what they're talking about. When you do that, they're going to be invigorated and give back to you. Now, when we go to a networking event, what's the one thing that we feel pretty comfortable talking about? Our business, right? That's what we go there for. That's what we practice. And that's what we're able to answer when we show up, right? So if you ask questions about their business, you ask questions about their lapel pin, their tie, their coffee cup, whatever it is, right? Those demonstrate that interest, and they will return the favor. They'll loosen up a little bit. You might even see their physical stature and composure completely change. It's fascinating to watch this happen in people. They're tied and, you know, have their card here ready to hand to you, and then you don't ask for it. And then they're confused. They might not know what to do. And then you start asking them questions. Their shoulders come back. Their posture, their stance opens up a little bit. Before you know it, they're relaxed. Now, what happens psychologically with them? They feel validated, right? Somebody has asked about me. Somebody here is interested in more than just my business card, right? So of all the cards they collect that day, right, which one are they going to be most interested in following up with? Well, yours, of course, right? So be selective with who you give cards to. Pay attention and show genuine interest. If you do those three things, you will get a lot more value from your networking experience, and you'll walk away feeling recharged. All right? Now, if you have questions about this week's topic, I'd love to hear from you. You know the email address. It's tom@tomrigsby.com. Go ahead and shoot me that email. I'd also love to connect with you on Facebook, 7minutesinthemorning.com/Facebook. Get you to the right page. Go ahead and like us there, and you'll get an early update of all of our blog posts before we post them. All right, that's it for today. Tomorrow we're going to put a bow on this week and talk about creating value. From all of this that we've been taking in, how can we use that to turn around and create some value? You don't want to miss that message. That's tomorrow, right here on 7 Minutes in the Morning. Until then, my name is Tom Rigsby, and I'm your business coach.